Hey guys, welcome back on my channel. My camera might be a little bit tilted, but I said, you know what, let's just film this video. So I skipped last week's video because as some of you might have guessed, my sister has already moved in. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, but yeah, she's going to be with me for a few weeks, and a lot of them are just her being away, traveling, etc. But it's just been crazy all over the place, and so I just had to focus on trying to keep my sanity, especially that it was very busy at work. Yesterday I had one of the nastiest days on my project so far, and I just needed, like, today I wasn't able to do anything. I just needed to kind of get rid of that energy. Truth be told is I'm still sulking over it. I'm still not over it, so I will have to, you know, work a bit more on that, maybe meditate or something. But I thought I'd do a very easy video, which is usually my empties, because it's the end of the month, and also because I really cannot afford to have tons of products out there because my sister brought an entire suitcase of products. So I'm going to just walk you through my empties as usual, and then I'm going to recycle this. I'll tell you what I thought of them, and let me know in the comments if you want more information on anything. So first thing I finished is this Kingsley Elasticiser Extreme. This is a conditioner, sort of a pre-poo conditioner that I use the day before I do my hair. Normally I actually can use it also the same day, but I'm usually lazy, so on a Saturday night or something like that, I would put it on damp hair and then just go to sleep. The next day I will shampoo and condition my hair as normal. I really like it. I think that it's quite affordable compared to other products of the same type. I usually go for this large size, but it also comes in tubes. My sister has the one that is 1,000 milliliters, but it's not the extreme, it's just the normal one, the elasticizer. It is one of their cult products, and a lot of people keep repurchasing it. I would probably repurchase it. Right now I really don't have space in my bathroom, so I'm trying to use a lot of the stuff that I already have. I have a tube of elasticizer, so I'm using that, though I must say expectedly it's not as moisturizing as this one. Second hair product is this Kinky Curly Not Today. You guys probably know that I will have one of these in every empties, and that's just the product that I use whenever I have a wash and go. For me, this is the easiest product to use when I don't feel like taking care of my hair, or, you know, like spending any time or energy on it. So I would just get under the shower, have my hair dripping wet, put some of this product, usually just about this much, and then rake it all over my hair, shake it, shake it, shake it, and then get out. Most of the time it looks okay. If for any reason it doesn't look okay, then I will just put it up in a ponytail. The reasons why my hair sometimes doesn't look okay is that this section in the front just would not curl, and it's always been like that. So I had cut like a fringe at once, and then it ended up going like so now I'm still thinking what I want to do with my hair, because it's getting a bit longer and I'm kind of bored, so we'll think about that. Then I finished a candle, Black Wood. This is by Rituals. I had brought this back with me from Brussels. I really like it. We'll probably not repurchase just because I have something like 12 candles in my living room, and again, as I said, I just need to start using up this stuff, and ideally I want to just have 2 or 3 things laying around, because right now having the combination of all my stuff plus my sister's stuff is just driving me crazy. It's like every surface of my house is just full. I'm even filming in my room just because that's the only thing with white. Behind me I have just my linen, bed linen. I just did a bunch of laundry, but yeah. Then I finished this Hada Labo Kokujun. It's a cleansing oil. It's very, very famous. It's Japanese. I really like it. This is the perfect cleansing oil. I think it might be up there with Shuemura, because I've heard a lot of people talk about these two, but I've never had the Shuemura because the price point on this one is better. It just goes into a milk. I love how it emulsifies without leaving any residue on my skin. It washes clean, so you don't necessarily need to have a washcloth or something with that. So definitely love how that washes on my face. I would have repurchased it, but it's pretty complicated to get it in the UK. I will need to look around, but I'm trying to reduce my online consumption because of all the extra packaging and the airfare, etc. So if I manage to find a place where I can get it, I would probably go for it. Then I have this Colgate Denture. It's something that I had bought in Germany when I was looking for mouthwash, and I couldn't find any mouthwash. And this is a very concentrated formula that has no alcohol in it. It wasn't expensive at all, and I actually just use it with my water pick. So I bought a water pick and I just put a few drops of this into it, and I really like it. Now I haven't found something similar in the UK, so right now I'm just using regular mouthwash in my water pick, but I like the idea of having something this compact to use with my water pick for flossing. So if I manage to find something like that, I will definitely get it. Then I have this Radox Men Muscle Therapy. It is a black pepper and ginseng bath soak. It was it was very inexpensive, maybe it was £1 or £2. I bought it when I was doing a project somewhere, and there was this very inexpensive supermarket, like budget supermarket, and every time we would just go there, try to buy the snacks and Coca-Cola and things like that for the project. And then I just started every now and then getting a few things from it, and I remember getting this one and also getting a blue one. It was also around the time where I was still hoping to get some workouts done. That didn't really turn out okay. I will not repurchase it just because all the fragrance and everything is very artificial, so I am not very comfortable with that, but I used it, it was fine. And then I have this Atelier Rebull vetiver shower gel. I bought this when I was in Copenhagen. I bought 3 of them. It is a men's fragrance. I mean, it's a bath shower gel, yeah, but it's a gentleman's fragrance. Yeah, I like it. I like vetiver. I don't care who it is marketed for, I just enjoy it. This lasted me quite a long time, and given that I have 2 more of these, I'm not buying any shower gels, so I'm just going through the stuff that I have and making sure I don't hoard. Then this is just a Steradent. It's not exciting, but this is a sort of tablet that people that is meant for dentures, but I actually use it to clean. I have this mouth guard that I use at night because I grind my teeth, and I just find that it gets icky. So I was trying to find if there are any cleansing products for mouth guards, and I didn't find that, so I just ended up buying this one. I figured it serves the same purpose. Then Neutrogena hand cream, one of my holy grail products. I have talked about it. It's one of the products that I keep repurchasing over and over again for the past 15 years. Any given time I have one of these. So yes, I finished this one. It just happens to be the white one. I also have a baby version of it that I had bought at the airport, and usually I tend to buy these whenever I go like to Boots or something, because I try not to pack everything every time that I travel, and I would just buy some miniatures whenever I'm at the airport. Then I have this mask. It's the Flavon Mud by Niod. Niod is one of the companies from Deciem. Absolutely love it. I think it's one of my favorite masks actually. It's a clay mask. It does stink a bit, but the stink is a smell that I like because it reminds me of the olive scent that you have at the entrance of Meknes in Morocco. So I really enjoyed using it. I wish I had used it more diligently because it took me forever to finish it, and this thing expires after 6 months. So towards the end I was using it, but you know, kind of worried that I might be doing something bad for my skin. But definitely something I would repurchase as soon as I run out of all-eye masks. It was my most enjoyable mask to use. Like, I genuinely looked forward to whenever I would put it on. And I have this vitamin C suspension, 23% HA spheres, blah blah blah. So this is a water soluble suspension. I use it as a moisturizer. Quite frankly, I didn't like it that much because I just feel like it doesn't go well with the rest of my products. It doesn't sit well under makeup. I feel like eventually it tends to rub and roll over your face. So I have finished it because I had it, but it wasn't the best moisturizer that I would prefer. I think I would just try to find something else. Didn't like this. It's from The Ordinary, so it wasn't very expensive. I won't be crying myself to sleep, but still I wish I had something different. Then I'm tossing this. These are the heads for my shawl. It's like an electric nail file, and I use it every now and then for my nails to buff them because I like to have shiny nails. I don't really wear a lot of nail polish on my toenails for some reason, but I like them to be shiny, so that's what I use it for. and I just had that for a few months, so it was time for me to change it. And then I had the Burts Bees night cream. This was a very moisturizing night cream. It feels like cocoon. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's quite natural, obviously, because it's a Burts Bees. I think it was really great for winter. I'm not sure my skin needed that much richness and moisture. I think it was more for a dry skin, whereas my skin is not necessarily dry, it just tends to be dehydrated. Anyway, I decided to finish it because it was one of the creams that I would have in my travel section, and I just figured, you know what, I have all these little travel items that are open, I might as well start working through them one by one so that I get to toss them and they're not taking much space. And I have finished MAC Mocha. This is a lipstick that I've had for ages. I really like it. It's one of the lipsticks that when I wear it, and right now obviously I'm not wearing a drop of makeup, but fine. I said either I wear makeup and waste time, or just film this and then go back to work. As I said, very long day yesterday at work. I want to get some work done on the weekend so that on Monday I don't have to die. MAC Mocha. I would probably get another one. Right now I have quite a few MAC lipsticks. I'm thinking of getting a second one of the MAC Marrakesh, so I'm going to save this because I will back to MAC it, and I think I already have 6 items, so I should be good to go and get my second MAC lipstick. And then the last 2 items are, I have this Bobbi Brown Corrector. Mine was in dark peach bisque. The Bobbi Brown Corrector is very famous. It's one of their cult products. I don't know why I was trying to open it because it's completely gone. But this one is a peach color that I would use to correct under my eyes, especially after a long line of work. Sometimes women will get hormonal discoloration around their mouth. Sometimes you will have dots like that because I can't keep my hands off of my face. So this helps counter the darkness, and so even if it looks orange or peach, once you apply your makeup, even the lightest bit of makeup on top, it just doesn't show. So it's just the color theory that cancels out your darkness. And the last item I wanted to feature is this Aesop Gentle Facial Cleansing Milk. It's a deluxe sample that I got from Aesop. I managed to get 2 of them. I love the bottle. I want to use it for things whenever I travel, so I'm gonna refill it with a face cleanser. I'm not really a milk cleansing kind of person. It's something that I used to use when I was much younger, because there were a lot of Nivea and French brands, and these would all have some kind of cleansing milk that you use with a cotton pad, etc. Now I just like a proper oil cleanse, so I enjoyed it. I eventually ended up using it as a morning cleanse, but it's not my favorite texture for cleansing products. Oh, there's one, I lied. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I had bought this when I was in Belgium, so it's about time I toss it, just because I'm not comfortable using it anymore on my eyes. I think it's a bit dried out, but I'm mostly tossing it because you're only meant to keep it for 2 months, and it did stay way too long. So that is it. These are my empties for the month of June. As you guys can see, I have made quite some progress. I had not filmed any empties for the month of May just because I thought we were having that series on me working my style, and I just didn't want to cramp it up. I will go back to the series very soon. I will start filming it again, probably as of maybe not necessarily next week, maybe next week, and then we'll go back to that groove. But I just thought I'd break it, and instead of not having any videos, show you my empties. So I hope everybody's doing well, you're enjoying these first weeks of summer, and I'll see you very soon on my channel.